Okay, I'm back for episode 4, I believe. And it gets confusing having two that are two different episode times. Um, anyway, I'm at Mars Pass because, well, I just want to show you some stuff. Basically, I got a bunch of stuff from River Bella Path, and I actually did go to Mushroom Forest and pick up a few pieces of iron. I actually bought a piece of iron here and a chunk of alloy and a warrior's weapon, but I didn't have the money I thought I'd need, so I went to what's it called, the Mushroom Forest, and picked up a couple more chunks of iron and sold them to get the money I needed. Where is it? It's in here somewhere. I have items. Yeah, items. I need to get rid of that. I need to get rid of that, and I need to get rid of that. So I'm just going to get rid of them. This is the only way you can get rid of equipment. So I still have that wheat seed, but I'll be using that later. I have this warrior's weapon that I'm going to forge right now. You need an iron, an alloy, and I believe 300 gil to do it. Oh, and sorry for any audio stuttering. I actually got the slowdown thing fixed by once again getting another version of the emulator. The other one I had, while it was more stable, it seemed to be like a development build, and this is a stable released version. Um, I also increased the graphical quality of it quite a bit. Yeah, see, 300 gil, graph 25. That does, yeah, that increases it by 5. I'll show you the artifacts I got. I'm going to use the D-pad for this since my control stick is so sensitive. The shuriken, the man-eater, the double axe. I actually think I got all of these from the boss instead of any of the enemies that dropped them. This green beret I actually got from an enemy that dropped it. It's one of the rarer drops that an enemy will give you. Oh, and I should explain that the artifacts are what's it called? Sectioned into attack, then magic, then defense, then extras. This Moogle pocket, that's an extra. I only got this buckler for defense because I got so much armor. The Chris you saw me get, and the Dragon Whisker I got while grinding. I'll also explain that everything here, all these artifacts, are references to other Final Fantasy games. The references to other Final Fantasy games may be references to other things, like in real life or other fantasy. And I should stop making all that noise. Now I actually am a little overpowered. I didn't think I'd get this overpowered before I went to the Mushroom Forest, because I didn't think I'd get the warrior's weapon so easily. And I'll be using this warrior's weapon for pretty much quite a while. Armors. Well, I'm not getting these for quite a while because you saw how expensive Mithril is. 5,000 gil? I'm not going to have that for a while, especially not 10,000. That audio stuttering is actually the game slowing down quite a bit, but I've gotten slowdown in levels pretty much is non-existent. Even if I turn down the graphical quality, I'll still get that audio slowdown. And it only seems to be when I go into menus and then go out of the menu. Not that menu apparently, but the shop menu does it all the time for some reason. Huh, weird. Anyway, we're heading to the Mushroom Forest. I didn't actually beat anything in the Mushroom Forest because I wanted to do that on screen. And I didn't get any things on the road, any random events. I couldn't fix the graphical glitches, like the Mer being black, so that's still there. But at least the game looks nicer. Oh, I'm gonna shut up.
When I was a child, I once asked my mother, "Where did I come from?" She answered, "Why, we all sprouted from the mushroom forest, of course." Nightmares soon haunted my sleep. I dreamt that I was lost among the toadstools. I woke in tears, but felt the warmth of my mother's embrace as she comforted me. It is something I still remember to this day.
And I don't know why I don't talk when it's writing the name of the level, because the woman is done talking. I still need to look up who that is, so I want to give her credit especially. We can't go this way. That's actually to come back. This level is rather small. It feels smaller than the first level. Oh, by the way, grinding in the first level apparently only takes 8 minutes if you do everything. Feels more like 12 to 15. But, see, I should hit, yeah, it's still 2 hits, huh? I thought I'd hit them in 1, but no, it's still 2. Oh, I should show you the focus attack on this. And I keep calling the focus attack charge attacks. No, they're focus attacks. So the game calls them, and I should call it too. That one's kind of awkward, since you bash with your shield and then strike with your sword. I think it does more damage than most focus attacks, but because it hits twice, and it can be interrupted, some focus attacks can't be interrupted, and you'll just go straight on through even if you get hit. This one I think can. Oh, and I almost got hit by that. These things can poison you. Poison's probably the worst status ailment in this game, since you just constantly drain health. And the only way to get rid of it is either wait it out, which takes a while, or a clear spell, which you need an enemy to drop. Here's where I got the iron from, this guy. Flying enemies only take 1 damage if they're flying, every time you hit them with a weapon, or magic. Except if you hit them with gravity. Because gravity will just bring them down to the ground. I'm glad he didn't do that, because that'll slow you. And then you can just hit him, and it'll do normal damage. See, this guy always drops a chunk of iron. You can sell that for 125 gil. That's how I got the money to make this. Oh, I should have also said I got this bronze plate and iron shield, but you saw that I had those and knew I was going to get them. These guys are annoying. If they hit you, they'll stun you. I believe they can only hit you with that thing on the back of their head. And there's another thing. If it didn't slow the... Oh, and I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing in here. Well, whatever. We're doing nothing. If it didn't slow the ROM down so much, when I linked the Game Boy Advance to this, I would actually be using it all the time in the levels. I just have it constantly on, but the link is tenuous at best, and I got hit. Sorry, I kind of had to burp there, and I didn't want to do it in the mic. The link is tenuous at best. Yeah, that'll slow you. And it slows down the game considerably while it's on. So that's why I only turn it on at the start of a level to see what I need to do. I forgot to turn it on this time. So we're just doing what I normally do in a level, which is just whack everyone with my sword. Here's a Stone of Clear. This will get rid of poison or other status ailments. A lot of status ailments you can't do anything about because you're like stunned or something. It'll get rid of slow. I'd show you haste, but I don't think I can do it in this level. Can I? I need 2... I think maybe I can do it in this level. I need 2 cures and a life, but I forget if it's life on top or life on bottom. It's life on top. And then I'll just put the life on top. And I probably went the wrong way to get to the life. And there's the cure. There's haste. Haste is good, but it takes up so much room. Now, haste is actually kind of dangerous because you'll run out of the miasma or into the miasma. It's also annoying because you can only have... it takes up 3 slots in your command menu. So I'm going to get rid of that. Blizzard. Thunder. No, I don't want slow. I just want this. And I want to fuse these. So get gravity. If I had like a lot more command menu items, I'd just keep haste on. Because I also want gravity. I believe this boss we're coming up to is somewhat weak to gravity. This is probably going to be a shorter episode again because this, whatchamacallit, this level is really short. It feels shorter than the first level, like I said, but the next cycle it's in, it'll get a little bigger. Oh, there's a Moogle pocket I don't need. Anything that you pick up in the level, it acts as an artifact, even if you have that particular artifact. You can't get an artifact twice, but you can pick it up in the level, and it'll still it'll still act like you have it for the first time. So I got another command menu item since I got a pocket. And here's the Moogle hole for this level. Here's my Mog stamp, Moogle stamp. Always call it a Mog stamp, even though this is Mog. Oh, I'm gonna explain to the best of my memory what this does. If you paint Mog red, and on the Game Boy Advance, it'll show you where enemies are. If you paint them blue, I believe it'll show treasure chests. And if you paint them green, I believe it'll like give you enemy bio information. That's odd. The right on my C-stick isn't working. I'm gonna have to fix that. It'll give you enemy bio information. It'll also tell you if an enemy's holding an item and what it'll drop when you defeat it. Apparently you don't kill enemies in this game, you defeat them. 'Cause that's what it says every time you get an objective about defeating enemies a certain way. It's defeat enemies with blah blah blah. Instead of kill them. Even though I'm pretty sure you're killing them. I'm going up here for no reason. I'm just seeing if there's like, you know... Moogles seem to have like ambiguous genders, even though I know there are male and female Moogles. And I still couldn't figure out the sensitivity on my control stick. So there's that. Yep. And I want Mog to carry this. What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something about... he was about to poison me. Mog, when he's green, I believe it's green. I can't remember completely. I might have to set this up in my GameCube and just to see if I remember it right. And when he's green, I believe he gives you enemy bio information. This will actually tell you the name of an enemy, how much HP they have, all that kind of stuff. So it's nice to know how much it's nice to have green if you want to know how much damage you're doing with your current setup. It also is nice if you want to know the names of enemies and bosses, because I can't remember them all. What's that? I think that's something I want later. I can't remember the name for these things for the life in me. You know, I'm not going to do it. I was contemplating showing that, but just on the off chance that it'll crash, I don't want to do it. Whoops. I'm also contemplating showing poison. And the problem is he doesn't want to poison me. The boss here will, it will poison me if I give it the chance to anyway. I'm going to try not to, because I really don't like poison, and I believe this boss is either weak or has a normal resistance to gravity, so it'll do a little more damage than it was doing to the giant crab. What was this? Oh yeah, if I want to split that, and I want to put gravity up here. Yeah, that'll work. Whoops. And I'm hitting the wrong buttons again. And I want a stone of clear and a stone of cure. This way I can show poison without it being a big deal. Oh, you know something I've been meaning to show you that I haven't yet is what happens when you go out into miasma. You just constantly take damage. It's kinda... You can just kinda tank it a little bit. And there is armor later in the game you can get that'll slow down how much damage... Well, not how much damage, but how quickly it damages you. But, yeah, it's, not good to go out in the miasma. Stay in the circle of the crystal. Not talking because I want to just show the cinematic. Man, Marlboros are one ugly mother. I believe that's curse. It'll actually, like, have your stats. That's something I'm not going... Well, actually, I want to know if clear... He'll suck you in and then try to either do this or breathe poison on you. I want him to try and curse me again. So I want to see if clear gets rid of it. I've never actually tried clearing curse. Okay. See how I'm glowing purple? I have this purple aura on me. And all my stats are decreased by half. I need to see if this works. It does work. Well, that makes things a little easier. Alright. I'll suck you in. No, I should not be hitting him. I should be casting gravity on him. And I should be missing him, apparently. That should hit. There we go. No, that did about the same as the giant crab. I thought he had... Oh, it may be because he had more health. That does a percentage of... That does a fixed fraction of their health. But I think if they have full health, that's slow. I'll show slow. See, that's what slow is supposed to look like when it happens. Instead of that bubble that the giant crab was doing. You can just clear this with clear, too. And it went away before I could clear it. You can actually clear that with haste as well. Those spikes tend to hurt. Yeah, see? They do because I have so much defense with all this armor on, they actually don't hurt nearly as much as they would. Oh, maybe they do. Either that or I got hit twice. generally tend to not want to get hit by anything. Oh, you cannot cast gravity more than once on a boss, I believe. Yeah, it does like 1% of their health after that, so it's not worth casting again. There's my control stick being weird while I scratch my nose. Okay, now I'm gonna let him poison me. No, that's slow. I don't want slow. I believe that's slow ga. You can't do slow ga in single player. You can in multiplayer. There we go. That's poison. And see how my heart's turned like a purple instead of a pink? Now I'm constantly getting poisoned. It's slower than my asthma poisoning. Whoops. But it's still really annoying. So I'm just gonna fight him now. If you just go to one side or the other, he won't be able to hit you with anything. Do not stand in the middle, because he can hit you with pretty much everything from the middle. Oh, this... I said it before, but this is a Marlboro. They're in pretty much every Final Fantasy game. And they pretty much have the exact same problem in every Final Fantasy game. They pretty much get you with every status ailment in the book. Other Final Fantasy games, they actually get you with them at the same time. Luckily, he can only afflict you with one at a time. I believe you can be inflicted with more than one at a time, but generally it's your own stupidity if you do get inflicted with more than one at a time. I'm just going to kill him with gravity because he's so low health, because it'll be funny. Especially if he sucks me in to do it. Marlboros always remind me of beholders from Dungeons & Dragons with really big mouths. They don't really have the eye stalks for it, but it kind of looks like they do. And I'm going to show this myrrh tree every time it happens. Especially since this one will fill up the chalice a little more. And that audio stutter is annoying. It's not even slowdown in the game, it's just the audio stutter. I don't know what that is. It makes a sphere without spilling any, and I don't know how. You actually only see it full once a year when you get it full. You don't get to carry it around after the year is over when it's full. You just take it back to the village right after you beat the boss. I'll probably end the episode after a couple of things happen. Oh wow, that was rather annoying. Oh, you can say money, food. If you say food, I believe she'll give you something. If you say money, she'll just kind of scold you. If you say love, she'll, I can't remember because I never say love. Well, I did once, but I can't remember what it was. It seems... It's kind of bittersweet to say love, I suppose. I always say food because she'll give you something and she doesn't take it the wrong way. She will if you say money or love, I believe. Your family has, I'll show you after I do this. I'm going to say food. And then I'm going to send an item, because if you send an item, it'll, I'll explain why. I don't want to, but sending a I don't want to send her the wheat seed. I want to send my older brother, the wheat seed. Do I have anything I can send? Silver, maybe. I might like that. But that's more for accessories. I send them this bronze armor thing. They're blacksmiths. They should like this. This fruit seed, I can send them that. Now, I don't know if she'll do it this time, but if you send seeds, once in a while they'll offer to plant them and then take care of the tree that grows, and you'll get free fruit or vegetables out of it. Wheat, I believe, doesn't work with your mother. I'm not positive on that, but I just believe it doesn't. And you want to give that to an older brother or sister, and they'll take care of the wheat, and then they'll give you free grain. You'll get free grain normally if you're a miller, but this way you can get it even if you're not. So I'm going to send this fruit seed just on the off chance that it'll work. Okay. Now the next letter she sends will actually be a letter containing my striped apple, because it's my favorite food. I'm probably going to fix that. I have such low things on meat and fish because they're like attacks, a staple I use in this game. Strength is. Here we go, family. You see how there are little faces to the right of the names? Those will get either happier or sadder depending on what you say to letters that each one sends you. And if you send them items, they'll tend to get happier. If you send money, I don't know what happens. I just always send items. It just seems... because I tend to need money more than I need items. But it will matter, especially your father. His profession will increase the happier he gets, as well as the later on in the year it gets. A blacksmith is particularly good to get happy as soon as you can, because he'll be able to forge better stuff. Now he'll stop forging less good stuff when he starts forging better stuff. I believe that maybe eventually he'll be able to forge everything. Don't quote me on that. It could be he just does really good stuff later on, and you need to go to other blacksmiths to get the basic equipment and stuff. Not that you need basic equipment after you've gotten really good stuff, because you're generally never going to use it again. Anything else I have? Letter. You save all your letters here. This Mother's Worries is actually one you'll always get after the second tree you get, and she'll always ask the same thing. Alright. So I'm done. And you really should push the Y button to just go out of the menu instead of keep pushing B to go out of it. Because it'll go out straight out of the menu. Don't use... well, I didn't do that very well, did I? Oh, the reason I still got a bunch of points is I believe every enemy you kill and every item you pick up gives you 1 point. I could be wrong about picking up items, and that may only be when you have the objective to pick up items. But I do know for a fact that every enemy you kill still gives you a point. It gives you more points if you have an objective to kill them a certain way and you kill them that way. But I probably didn't get much I can use. Oh, I did get something I want. The boss dropped this. It's an Earth Pendant. Gain another heart. This is how you get more health in the game. There are, I think, 4 extra hearts you can get. I just want to know what this is. Silver Bracer. See how these are all grayed out? It means I've gotten them from somewhere else. And I can't get them again, because I just can't get them again. I've already got them. It's just the way the game works. So I'm getting this heart. More health is always worth it. This video may be longer than I thought it was going to be, and I thought something was supposed to happen after I beat that, but, well, I'm not going to Mars Pass. Well, I got something anyway. Hopefully this is the one I think I want. Yes it is. So, Sorry for not talking, I just kind of wanted to show this. That Moogle's out of shape, apparently. I believe I lost something. Hopefully nothing important. Huh, I guess I didn't lose anything. Well, those were the striped bandits. And sorry for hitting the mic again. I have to scratch my eye because it's annoying me right now. And you can see how I hit the mic again. You can see how I have 5 hearts now instead of 4. And I thought I had Mog in here, but no, I don't. Oh, and I forgot to talk to Stiltskin in the Miasma stream. Hopefully he's still here. If he's not, oh well, it doesn't really matter that much. It doesn't look like he's here. Nope. No, he's here. I want to talk to him. No, that's the wrong button. Again, playing games with the attack and other buttons as the other way around. Miasma stream. Irritating? Yeah, it's kind of creepy. I don't know why. I think they kind of go into why it doesn't affect Moogles. Yeah, it would. Though peace is nice. I suppose. So that's what Stiltskin says when he's in a Miasma stream. I believe much later in the game they kind of philosophize as to why Moogles aren't affected by miasma. I won't spoil it in case I get into it. So I want to end the episode over by Mars Pass, but I want to get the item in the town over here out of the way first. And I want to always show the item in the town because, well, you might want to know what the list is. If you want to know what the list is without having to wait for all these videos to, upload, there is a very good guide on GameFAQs about pretty much everything in this game. I'm using one to see what's in the levels for my my artifacts, so I don't just farm a level and then farm another level, and the 2 levels have too many overlapping artifacts, because some levels will have overlapping artifacts. As you saw, the Mushroom Forest had a lot of stuff that the Riverbella Path did. How much money do I have? Oh, they don't sell anything I need here anyway. This episode's probably longer than I thought it was, so I was going to record another one today. I might. I probably won't. Is there something I want to do? And I'm going to miss being able to just do this and not have to change my chalice. It's going to happen next year, after the next level. I'm really glad I got this, at the very least the graphics better. I don't know about the sound. I'm going to try and fix the sound, but just getting these graphics better and stopping all the crashing and the slowdown was about 4 hours of work before I realized it was, again, something incredibly simple. So just going up to pick this up. I don't remember what the other one was. Yeah, well, it doesn't really matter. I'm going to, let's see. Don't believe I have too much to sell, but I don't need this. I'm not going to need this. I'm going to keep this gold, silver, and crystal ball for a while. I'm going to keep this fruit seed and wheat seed. This food I don't need. I don't need any of these blueprints. The alloy might be useful later. Okay, and I'm gonna go up to the next level where I will... Yeah, there's no reason for me to farm the Mushroom Forest right now. I'm pretty overpowered as it is. And next episode, we will go into the mines of Cathurages? Cathurages? Cathurages, I suppose. I really have a problem with mispronouncing words, and that it annoys me when I mispronounce words. But this game has some like made-up words that I just have to assume I'm pronouncing them right. I'm just gonna call them the mines. So I'm going to save, and then I'm gonna save state, because like I said, I don't want to. You see that little line? I'm pointing at the line, and you can't see me pointing at it. Right under this yes/no, that line. That only happens when I up the graphical quality, but it doesn't really matter. Upping the graphical quality gave me a reason to have these in 1080. I'll actually probably in the other LP I'll explain why all my videos are in 1080. I hope you didn't hear that. Oh yeah, save state. Yeah. And I always save to 8 for no reason, but I will see you in the next episode.